Well, the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight is so big that it lands on the weekend. I was supposed to do DC. Now, granted, a lot of my fans are fight fans, but even the improv,
even if your fans
DC,
aren't fight fans,
right? They were like, "Hey, listen, do you want to cancel this?" And
I told you that I was in the room with our agent.
Right,
we're going over my schedule, and he goes, "Brian has a." I went, cancel everything. Anyone you have that
the club
weekend.
came to us first.
I can't believe you were going to do it.
I was like, I don't know, and they were like, "Listen,
I don't know."
The truth is, Saturday might be a ghost town because of this fight. Everybody's going to be watching it. Yeah.
It's all anyone's
But you
about.
never ever have a club come to a headliner and go.
That's how you know
hey,
it's the biggest fight in the history of combat.
That's how you know that Conor McGregor is a bigger draw than I am. This
is what I find fascinating is what comics' egos are like. Nah, I'll still do it.
Good luck.
2 people show up.
Yeah, good luck.
When they told me, I went, no, you can't do that to Brian. No one will show up. There will be no one.
Yeah.
You're going to be a complete waste.
Hey, come on down to see Brian Callen and his comedy stylings. Why don't you go ahead and record the fight, the Mayweather McGregor fight? Because this guy is hilarious.
It's crazy.
And a like full-on fist fight with tables flying. And they wouldn't. I was like, should we stop the show? And the owner got on the back mic. He's like, nope, we're going to take care of it. Whoa, hey. And they just let the fight happen.
Like a hockey brawl.
Yeah. And then eventually it cleared out. And I continued on with my set as if it's the good thing I grew up in an Irish boozy family where you were used to like nothing to see here, folks.
Yeah. Just drunk guys working out their angry spirits.
Yeah, it's all over.
I was in Kansas City and I was doing Sanford and Son. I can't remember. And
is that the name of the club?
Yeah, it's called Sanford and Sons. And that's right. And It by the way, it's in a mall, and then in the middle of nowhere in a mall, but a mall in the middle of nowhere where they have those stores that, like the Jockey Outlet, you know, those kinds of stores, you know what I mean? And then other stores like, you know, socks, and it's just different socks, and you're like, there's nothing to do here, and there's a Starbucks, of course. So, and there's a Dave and Buster's. All the food is
where you end up eating every meal because that's all there is.
It's the worst food in the world, but yep, that's right. And there was a blizzard. Yeah, a blizzard happened, and they had to. Well, nobody was going to show up to my show, and they didn't. And so I was stuck. I was stuck in my hotel room, and I never forgot. I think it was Will Arnett. One of my buddies was doing some big movie, and he had his own TV show. And then Bradley Cooper was starting to get famous. And these were all my kind of friends,
your contemporaries
at the time. And then Bradley Cooper,
rising.
and then a couple other guys were just killing it. And I remember sitting in the Best Western. I think it was the Best Western. Doesn't matter. It was like that, or the
Best Western is probably like better than it was.
Okay,
it
was new. It was very new, clean. And I was sitting in my hotel room alone while it was blizzarding out, and there's nowhere to go. And there was a Bible. I remember I opened the door, and there was a Bible, and there was a Bible, and there was there was porn I could have watched on TV. There was literally porn, and I was like, I could watch porn or read the Bible. That's where I'm at right now.
Those are your choices.
And then this is so weird, but it was nighttime, and I got hungry, and I walked. I had rented a car, and I was walking down this embankment, and I swear to God, this beat up Toyota, let's just call it a Corolla.
Why not?
Why don't we bring it back? And these dudes, what looked like migrant workers. I mean, long hair, but like they looked mean. And I swear to God, the guy goes, I've never felt threatened where I was worried. And I'm in Kansas in a blizzard. And the guy goes, hey, man, want to play with us? You want to come play with us? And I was like, I'm about to get fucking robbed or killed or raped. I never forgot. It was a sexual kind of weird predatory thing. And I went, police. There's police. I just pointed over there. I got to go police over there. I just kind of randomly pointed and said police. And they kind of went, And I was like, it was fucking terrifying. I would have just disappeared in a poof of snow. No trace of Brian as he's dragged into a car. Anyway, I did fuck the guys, but the point is,
right, I'm sure at least there's a part of you that had to say like it's always a little bit of a compliment to be threatened for a guy to be threatened
gang rape by migrant workers.
At least you know you still got it.
The kids still got it.
I'm grabbing some food last night at a bar like dinner area in Brooklyn, And this guy comes up to me. I'm gonna try giving you a shitty accent here, and he goes, "Shop, fucking A, man." He goes, "What the fuck?" He goes, "Aren't you a little embarrassed?" Just how what's his name, our comedy friend. He goes, "Aren't you a little embarrassed? You leave. Brian has his friend there from some old TV." And he goes, some old TV show. And he goes, and I'm listening to it. I go, yeah, I heard it's pretty good, man. I heard they get emotional. He goes, this fucking guy. He goes, I'm listening with my girl. And she goes, oh, baby, I feel bad for him. He goes, and then I hear his friend fucking died 2 years ago. This guy's in here in studio crying. He goes, he died 2 years ago. I go, bro. And he's like shouting at me. I go, bro. And I'm taking pictures with fans. I go, bro, I haven't seen this. I have no argument here. I haven't seen the show. I don't know what's going on. And he goes, this fucking grown man. This fucking grown man, bro. He's crying. His friend died 2 years ago. 2 fucking years ago. I'm like, dude, I'm just laughing because he keeps going, 2 fucking years ago. Fucking, this grown man crying in your studio. You leave. You got another man crying. I go, yeah, I've cried in there before. He goes, not after a fucking friend dies 2 years ago. I go, yeah, it sounds like it's really painful though, man. I don't know. And he goes, you got to fucking listen, man. I'm like, I will. Have a good day. It was so funny, man. Oh, and then he also goes, and you leave and they start dropping fucking N-bombs. When was it okay to drop N-bombs on your show? I'm like, hold up. Brian dropped the N-bomb? He goes, yeah, he did. And the fucking crybaby joined in on it. I'm like, I don't know, man. So I'm like, what the fuck happened while I was gone? This grown man crying? This guy dropping N-bombs? He goes, you leave for 1 fucking day. He's dropping N-bombs. I went, oh, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell you. He goes, anyway, man, have a nice fucking night. And walks off. Thank you. Picture? Nah, fuck you. He didn't say that. I wish he did, though. I thought that was hilarious, though.
That's pretty funny.
I'm sure next week when we get into Firing the Kid, Brian will break it down for me.
Yeah.
I just text Brian and go, hey, man, you dropped M-bombs on Firing the Kid? That's a no-no. And he goes, we'll talk next week. I went, if you drop M-bombs, we're talking now. Definitely can't have that. But I think it's out of context.
Yeah, he was talking at. Well, Brian did it in context. The other guy was like, what? N-bombs?
The other guy did drop M-bombs?
No, I'm saying the other guy that was talking to you, he's probably he just heard the N-bombs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just he didn't talk about it in context.
All right.
So it was decent. There was a reason for it. So
yeah. All right. Well, we shall see.